I was looking for our can-splaining topics here, as Mego is obviously out, as you heard in the song, so we're doing our can-splaining today. And I came across a new trend that's going on with mostly men, but I saw some women doing it too, on planes. And it is...
Go on.
It's called raw dogging flights.
Excuse me?
Go on.
Which is not what Bill Belichick and his girlfriend did.
Oh.
It's what Tristan Costas is doing.
The Gatorade bottle.
Right. It's a little bit more like that. We have from Hard Factor News on Twitter, who I was not familiar with. Hard Factor News has explained the phenomenon of people raw dogging flights.
Raw dogging is a new trend where when you're on a flight and you just sit there and you don't do a goddamn thing except for stare at the maps, the little thing that tells you how far along you are on the flight in front of you. You don't listen to music. You don't drink water. You don't eat the snacks. You don't get on your computer. You just sit there and raw dog it the whole time.
So, it's exactly what it sounds like.
Guys, tell you, so these little TikToks here with the commentary, if you're watching on twitch.tv, I like what they're writing on there. People are like bragging about,
just raw dog the flight, man.
Bro, I just raw dogged a 7-hour flight as a personal best.
Raw dogging.
I don't believe you. 15 hour, this one says?
Yeah.
15 hours.
You don't believe it? What do you mean
you didn't fall asleep. You didn't drink water. You didn't go to the bathroom. You didn't have a snack.
Well, hold on. Time out. Now, raw dogging the flights means no phone, no snacks, no headphones. You can look at the flight map, and that's it. Barebacking the flight,
Hang on,
which is another term.
wait. Can you drink water?
You can, I think you said no. No, no snacks. No snacks. You can't have water.
Water's not a snack.
Well, you can't have.
Who says I'm going to go get a snack and comes back with a water?
I don't think you can eat or drink anything.
Nothing.
I'll have to double check this. However, barebacking the flight means you keep the seatbelt on the whole time, no bathroom breaks, and you can't even look at the flight map.
Yeah, that
you can't look at anything.
That one I couldn't do.
Both of these are stupid.
I would raw dog the hell out of a flight. I couldn't
a
bareback
15-hour flight?
Not 15.
Oh, yeah, from here to New York, I could do it.
Miami.
It'd be like up and down.
It's like barebacking. You guys would be done in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
What's the point?
I could raw dog.
See if you can do it.
I could raw dog a flight to Miami.
That's like 3+ hours.
Yeah, I could.
3+
hours.
hours.
What do you mean I couldn't?
I don't think you could.
I definitely could.
I think you'd doze off. You're not allowed to sleep.
See, that's my problem. Is I know I'd fall asleep.
I'd be so bored.
100% I'd
my
fall
head
asleep.
would start to fall forward.
I sometimes watch the flight map already. I didn't even know this was a thing.
You watch it for the entire flight?
No, not the whole time, but I'll like watch it sometimes.
I'll watch it for a second during a
commercial.
commercial.
Check, and then I go back to whatever I was watching.
For like a stretch of time, I'll watch that.
Why?
I don't know. You get the whole map of the country.
Psycho?
Then you zoom in and you're like,
you see where you are. It's where you see how far along the flight you are.
That's Topeka down there. Then I look out the window. I'm allowed to look out the window, right?
Look out the window.
And then I look out the window. I'm like, oh, there's Topeka down there. See, we're flying over this.
But these people look like sociopaths. They're like staring. Wouldn't you freak out if you saw a person on a plane and realized they haven't moved, they haven't had any snacks and water?
I would fall asleep. I wouldn't notice.
Am I allowed to talk?
Talk to who?
I don't know, the person next to me.
No, they have their headphones on and they're watching
Definitely
a movie.
No talking.
Okay.
Wait, so is that a real rule? No talking?
I'm making it one.
Okay.
Yeah. No talking to strangers.
And
if you're raw dogging the flight, you're not talking to people now.
Plus, they don't want you talking to them. You're ruining their flight now.
What if it's somebody I know?
Doesn't matter.
I'm still ruining their flight.
Can
That's
you both
true.
raw dog at the same time?
Another question that was asked.
I think
in between philosophy homework questions.
I got what's my next flight? I have a flight to Charlotte. Should I raw dog that flight?
Definitely.
To the in-laws?
I think absolutely.
Only if you want to be trendy.
Yeah.
And you got to record. It's like T-bowing now, or like planking.
I kind of want to.
Yeah.
Raw dog.
Charlotte's like 2 hours. I can raw dog that.
They get a good Krispy Kreme in that airport.
Do they?
Yeah.
I'll hit it up.
Hot Krispy Kreme. See, that's your reward.
Charlotte, you could bareback a Charlotte flight, probably.
Well, isn't this just like flying
in
the late 90s and early 2000s before like smartphones?
That is a great one.
Yes.
Like,
this used to be called
This is
flying.
like every flight that I took. Like you had to shut your Game Boy off. I'm like, what is my Game Boy going to do to the engines in the airplane?
And they had the one TV in the middle, like every 5 rows, and that's what you watched the movie on,
Well, I
right?
didn't even have that, though.
Sometimes they didn't, but that was like the nice ones.
This was like the mid-era of flying.
Look at
early on, flying was like
intern
really
Jacob.
ritzy and fancy.
Look at intern Jacob. It's like we're talking about discovering fire. Like, look at him back there. He's like, what?
Yeah, intern Jacob. They used to smoke cigarettes on the plane.
There used to not. There used to not.
There's
be,
ashtrays on the plane.
There used to not be screens on the back of every headrest. That used to not be a thing.
Jacob, if you get on a plane and there's an ashtray, get off that plane because that plane is super old.
Wouldn't this be hard almost in any environment, though? Like the plane is one thing, but wouldn't it be hard to not eat, drink, snack, check your phone, watch anything in any environment?
Totally.
Like,
sure.
That's why it's makes
so
you better
foreign.
for doing it.
But I'm just saying,
Why does it make me better?
it just makes you a better person.
because I can do it and you can't. That's
Right.
why. That makes me better than you. What do you mean?
I could do it. I
what
don't
do you
want
mean?
to. It's stupid.
Could you though? I don't know.
Yeah,
if
could you? Yeah, could you? Exactly.
I can do
That's the
anything
thing.
I want to do.
By definition, it makes me better than you. I'm better at it than you. I'm better than you.
What
do you
if
mean?
I pretend I'm doing this?
What do you
I
mean?
don't know. If Kristen Casas can pretend he's swinging, I can pretend I'm raw dogging while watching a movie.
I see.
So I'll entertain
Pretending,
myself, but I'm
pretending to not
I'm
do anything.
It's a very Patriots level answer.
So you're checking your phone, but you're
trying,
pretending you're not.
Right.
You're Bill Belichicking this already. You're like trying to find loopholes in it.
Right.
And you work for the
It's
organization for
stupid.
that long. I understand why. But so interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So I'll watch a movie, I'll get a drink, I'll get a snack, and pretend I'm not doing any of it.
If I can't have water, I don't love it. But if I can have water, I'm in.
But if you have the water, then you might have to go to the bathroom.
Well, no, that's barebacking.
Right.
Oh, I keep confusing the two.
Yeah, raw dogging, you can use the bathroom, and you can watch the map. But if you bareback it, no map, no water, no bathroom, nothing.
Can I have sex in the bathroom?
I would say probably not.
I think that's.
Just asking.
Sorry, Bill.
I think it's frowned upon. But I don't. We're gonna. Maybe this can be a Fitzy. Can I get a ruling?
And you can't even talk to the flight attendant? Because now you're just being a douche.
No. Can't
Would
say
you like a
anything.
drink? And you just stare at the screen.
Staring straight ahead. Yeah.
They might call the
pipe
marshal.
Pipe down.
If you don't speak with the woman and you're staring right at the screen of the little plane flying, she might call the air marshal.
You can
Like,
turn to
something's
her.
going
You
on
can
with
turn
this
to her
guy.
and
Good
do one of
point.
these.
It's a good
Give
point.
her one of the. I'm raw dogging.
You just shushed.
Ma'am, I'm raw dogging.
No, you can't explain it. No. The whole thing is over if you explain it.
Excuse me, man.
You're doing what, sir?
Yeah,
I'm
no.
barebacking the flight. Okay.
I definitely need that marshal now. Get him back here.
Yeah. I get. Yeah. Well, how far do you think you do? You said New York.
Yeah, I could do a short. No, New York, Buffalo, somewhere in the general area.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a 45-minute flight.
Beyond that, I think I'd have a panic attack. I'd be like, why am I doing this? This is awful. I'm in a plane. I'm going to die. Like, my mind would wander.
Your mind definitely why it's like meditating, right? That's
Yeah, but
basically what it is. You're basically just sitting there meditating.
I feel like in a modern sense, a lot of people, when they have too much time to think, it's negative thoughts.
Probably.
Flight
For
to
me,
Miami.
definitely.
Flight
How
to
is this
Miami, I
big
could
metal
do it.
thing
That's
staying
why
in
we
the
all
air?
try and distract ourselves every day for every second of the day.
Flight
You
to
know?
Miami, I could do it. What about you?
It's a long flight.
No, you
I would
just
fall
said you're
asleep.
going to Charlotte, so do it.
No.
Put your money where your mouth is.
I am good. I'm telling you, I'm going to. I'm gonna
you're
raw
gonna
dog that flight.
Record it. Are you going? This
I
with
can't
wife?
record it. I can't use my phone.
Your wife can.
That's true. My wife can. That's
Sure.
true.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I've cat.
I
The
want this
air marshal
documented.
who
I'm just
throws
gonna
you off the
believe
plane
you.
could do it too.
Twitch chat brings up a valid point. First time chatter says, have none of these guys ever heard of meditation, which is basically sitting there and doing
That's
nothing?
what I just said.
No, but in a
I have
peaceful
not been
place,
listening.
right? With like the right light and mute. And I'm in an airplane with a fat, smelly guy next to me. Like, and there's turbulence. Like, it's the opposite of meditation.
And
It is
raw dogging
torture.
the whole way.
Sometimes you get sat next to a hot 23-year-old cheerleader, though.
Captain Murphy, is that who that was? Said I raw dog my Odyssey app from 10 to 2 every day. It's not
Raw
very nice.
dogging.
It's not very nice.
Don't bareback it.
Yeah. Okay. So there you go.
Yeah, I have no interest in this. You can do it. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I'm better. You can just say it because I'm better than you.
No, but
That's
like,
why.
wouldn't you rather prove yourself by running a marathon or
No.
like
Hell no.
joining
No.
the Marines?
I'd much
or-
rather sit still and do nothing.
This is it. This is trendy on
Much-
TikTok.
if that's an achievement at this point in my life, then I would
I'm
definitely
not
go for
sure
that.
you're trendy.
I'm not. If you would talk to your son, do you think he's like? Do you think that's like a thing now? Is he on TikTok? Gotta
yeah,
be.
I
He's
think
got to
so.
be, right?
It's a
think
big
so.
thing on
And
TikTok.
so it's like a
right
big thing on TikTok. Maybe
This shows how stupid we are
the
as a
next
society.
the next time you take a family flight, you're like talking to your son. And he's like, "Dad, I'm raw dogging this flight."
No,
What do you
we're
mean,
not
no?
doing that. I'll ground him if he tries to. Like, it's stupid. We don't do stupid things in this family.
Yeah, but if you ground him, you're almost. It's almost. He's like, "Oh, good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
right.
I'm gonna raw dog this grounding."
No phone for you.
You're
Like,
All
you
right,
turn
well,
down the
that helps.
biscotti cookie? Why would you turn down the biscotti cookie in an apple juice?
What airline's handing out a biscotti cookie?
Oh, a lot of them.
A biscotti cookie?
Isn't that the little?
Yeah.
The biscotti cookies.
I've seen the biscottis.
They're good.
Yeah.
I usually say no, thank you.
What?
Not into the
They're
biscottis.
so good. You don't like those?
What are you
Not
guys
really,
flying?
no.
What are you guys flying these days?
Air biscotti.